thank you, PJ. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, PJ.
Give PJ a good hand. And we'll have another pouring here.
All right, I know you guys are falling asleep. We had our Australian up here, giving a nice little speech. So I'm gonna have to wake everybody up with some coffee beers. So what we have here is the Goliath Imperial Coffee Stout, and I also have something here. I don't know if any of you ever had this. This is the SOB. This is the Son of the Baptiste by Epic Brewing. It's a #1 release, so if you haven't had it, yeah, I might have to fight for it. And when I talk about fighting, I'm talking about like, Jello and wet t-shirts and, clothes better be coming off, men, women, I don't care, man. You gotta fight for this. This is gonna be awesome. The coffee's pretty fresh in it. We picked it up from Utah, so it's pretty good. So I'm gonna pass it around, and you guys are gonna enjoy it, and you're also gonna enjoy the Goliath Imperial Coffee Stout. Gonna wake you up a little bit. All right?
Yeah! Woo! Anybody want any? We didn't get any in the last one. All right.
These poor pathetic people in the front row. You see, you got the prime seats, though.
But you don't get it in the past.
You wondered why those seats were available, didn't you?
For our viewing audience.
All right.
Yeah.
Very quickly, our theme for this pouring break is politics and beer. Since we're in the midst of a seemingly never-ending political season, and since politics can be mean, nasty, dry, and boring, we thought it would be helpful to put politics into a proper perspective. William Butler Yeats, who lived from 1865 to 1939, wrote from his poem, The Old Stone Cross, "A statesman is an easy man. He tells his lies by rote. A journalist invents his lies and rams them down our throat. So stay at home and drink beer and let the neighbors vote." And that was written a long time ago. Then Raphael Sabatini from Fortune's Fool wrote, "Thirstily he set it to his lips, and as cool refreshment began to soothe his throat, he thanked heaven that in a world so filled with so much evil, there was still so good a thing as ale." And Ansel Dubé wrote, "Nothing gives sensation better than a beer. Nothing builds a relationship better than a beer." And James Corey wrote, "And what is civilization if not people talking to each other over a damn beer?" And finally, we're losing the front left table who are doing friggin' selfies for God's sake. We still have a canopy up outside if you'd be more comfortable. Anyway, finally, one of our presidents wrote this. You can think about which president it might have been. "I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is bring them the real facts and beer." Which president wrote that, do you think?
Jefferson.
No.
Roosevelt?
Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, yes. Nancy, would you like to be the next one? All right. Our next guest announcer is Sean Gray. Come on up, Sean.
Yeah!
Come on. You only have to do a couple of them, but I think Sean can pretty well be summed up by 2 quick quotes. First one is by Hank Murakami. "I could feel her breasts up against my stomach. I wanted a beer real bad." And secondly, from Sid Vicious, "I have only been in love with a beer bottle and a mirror." Anyway, Sean will announce the next couple of categories. Sean, thank you.
Thank you. I won't be near as funny as PJ, but I'll try. So,
We appreciate that.
funny looking. Anyway, all right. Category of Belgian Ale, 17 entries. The bronze medal winner is Christopher Goller and Brandy Goller. Their Saison. Second place goes to Mike.
Three silvers, but you got to do best of show. That's not so bad.
And first place goes to Jay Varney.
Hey! That's Cask. That's Cask. If anybody is.
Apparently, Cask only paid for
That's
2
Cask.
entries
That's
into that category. Next category, Strong Belgian and Trappist Ales with 20 entries. Third place goes to Craig Burkmeyer. Congratulations, Craig. Second place goes to Steve Blue.
Yes! Yeah. Hey, he's in Cask.
Why do you guys name yourself after cows? All right, first place, gold medal goes to John Ford.
We got a lot of them.
Historical beer. So beer almost as old as PJ. Third place goes to James. Second place goes to
Sweet! Do it! Do it!
and the medal winning beer goes to And here's Gil.
Thank you, Sean, very, very much. Another quick beer pouring session. Mike and Jackie? Yep. All right.
That was real
Well, see,
quick.
I was expecting
No. Okay. All right. So what we have here is from Web City. It's the Cellar Dancing Chickens. It's the Belgian Dark Strong Ale. If you guys haven't had this, this is actually damn tasty. So if you don't have it, it's not drinking at all. And Jackie is drinking the, or not drinking, she'll be pouring the Ovila, the Belgian Brown. It looks like it's delicious. Oh yeah. Actually, you should pour that. There's no back. Okay. Other than that, we're gonna give it back to Gary so he can announce some more.
All right. The theme of this break is past aged. The first, we have a poem submitted by one of our Hogtown brewers, Craig Burkmeyer, entitled "A Brewer from Bass." There once was a brewer from Bass who owned a transformative flask. Its endowments were rare to capture the angel share from microbrewers at Pass. Their diminutive fermentations caused massive permutations, which they dumped into barrels to mask. So the brewer from Bass waved his flask o'er the firkin and left cask futilely. What we get there.
Oh, it's good. I don't want to keep you.
Thank you, Craig, for that.
Sometimes
Sometimes Hogtowner Bill James just does not seem to get it. But other times he does hit a home run. I'm not sure exactly what Bill had was thinking when he offered the following quote, but it does seem to fit the cask theme very nicely. Here I sit broken-hearted, trying to shit and only farted. He claims Rudyard Kipling wrote that. But one can only assume that Bill was thinking about cask-aged beer farts, if he was thinking at all. Probably the well-balanced kind with a hop-laced malty aroma and just a hint of barnyard. Thanks a lot, Bill. We do appreciate it. Well, we've received another letter from A.
There it is. There it is. What was it about? What was it about?
They have asked us to share it with this gathering. And let me be crystal clear, I take absolutely no pleasure in reading this. But the task has fallen to me, and someone has to do it. From the letterhead American Home Brewers Association to Hogtown Brewers, Gainesville, Florida. From Gary Glass, AHA Director, Boulder, Colorado. Dear Hogtown Brewers, some of the patrons in the back who came in late and didn't spend the day with us haven't got a chance to talk enough. You guys want to come up and shout up here? I've got a microphone for you. It would work out a lot better. The purpose of this, because you're wearing Texas orange back there, that explains a lot. The purpose of this letter is twofold. First, the staff and directors at AHA want to congratulate you on your continuing efforts to promote the quality of life in Gainesville, Florida, through both volunteer hours and charitable contributions, as well as to congratulate you on your annual Hogtown Brew Off. We continue to get really great feedback on your competition. We just wish you did not view it as an excuse to throw a party, and so we must once again remind you that home brewing and home brew competitions are very serious endeavors. Second, and more to the point, I wish to further follow up on and finally resolve the censure of the Calford Ale Sharing Club, aka CAS.
Please.
The issue being their inappropriate boasting about their big wood. You may recall that we at AHA have definitively established, beyond any reasonable doubt, there is no measurable evidence to support their exaggerated boast. As you know, originally we were concerned that CAS behavior would damage the collective reputation of AHA. Thus, over the past year, we conducted a nationwide survey of homebrew clubs and the entire craft beer community. Somewhat to our surprise, absolutely no one outside the state of Florida has ever heard of CAS. So we have to conclude that they are your problem, not ours. However, we are sympathetic to your situation, and as your national association, we feel obliged to offer a solution. In pondering CAS's obsession with wood, we were reminded of a law framed in 1986 by a Cambridge University mathematics professor named John Littlewood. Littlewood's law, or Littlewood's law of miracles, as it is known, is a mathematical conjecture that relates to the frequency of a miracle happening. Page 2. They take this shit seriously. It argues that the law of miracles argues that events viewed as miraculous, for example, CAS winning medals in homebrew competitions, which seems to be somewhat muted tonight.
There's two right next to you if you didn't notice it.
They didn't know this when they wrote the letter on May 13th. That they are actually, such events are actually commonplace if considered in the context of how much occurs in a person's life. We each see and hear things happening at a rate of about 1 per second, or about 30,000 times a day, or 1 million events a month. The vast majority of these events are very mundane. The chances of a miracle is about 1 in a million events, which seems consistent with the a priori probability of CAS meddling. Therefore, we should expect a miracle to happen on average every month. Mathematically, this is dependent on the arbitrary definition of a discrete event and the arbitrary assignment of probability for a miracle, although 1 in a million is a common sense estimate for sometimes spectacularly unlikely events. Again, we believe that Littlewood's law applies to CAS in so many ways and so many levels, and goes a long way in explaining any miraculous success their members may have from time to time in beer competitions. Additionally, we have a small, laid-back town in Colorado named Littleton. I have spoken to the mayor and town council and explained the situation regarding CAS. They say that if CAS wishes to move to Colorado, they would change their name to Littlewood in CAS's honor and welcome all their members. Relocating to Colorado also would help facilitate CAS's other obsession with smoked beers. It would also eliminate the constant embarrassment which CAS represents to other responsible homebrew clubs in Florida. I sincerely hope that our proposed solutions to your continuing problems with cask prove helpful, but again, clearly, they are your problems, not ours. Thus, we will not address this issue again. Yay. Thank you for your diligence and vigilance in abiding concern for the reputation of AHA and the entire homebrewing community. Signed, Gary Glass, AHA Director.
Is that it? All right.
And that will only be appropriate. Our final guest announcer is Sean Newton.
Bring it home, Sean.
That's Cass. That's Cass.
That's Cass.
That's Cass. He's in Cass.
I was going to call on Mike Lance, but as we can see, at this time of the evening, he has trouble walking a straight line. So I went with Sean. Well done, by the way, very well done. So I went with Sean, who's always trying to get revenge for perceived slights, but is never quite up to the task. Anyway, the following quote seems to pretty well sum up Sean's pathetic life. The title of it is Beer and the Meaning of Life. Oh God, I've turned into some smelly-ass weirdo hobo, arguing with himself over stale cans of beer, contemplating society, love, beer. I really need to get a grip and a shower. Sean?
I'm going to be a gentleman right now, that's all I'm going to do. The names of cask winners. Medal winners. All right, American Wild Ale, 9 entries. You have a 33% chance of winning a medal. Andrew Palumbo. St. Petersburg, Florida. And silver goes to Daniel Diaz. Hogtown Brewer. That's Hogtown, by the way. Hogtown. And the gold goes to Jeff Gladish. You know what? Nobody likes Tampa, who cares? Fruit, 20 entries in Fruiter, how about that? Yeah. Ed Stanza could not wait to judge all of them.
I did judge those.
The bronze goes to Lucas Frank from Ocala. They have a brew club in Ocala. All right. Good for them. The silver medal goes to Paul Cerise. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. And the gold medal goes to God. This cast. Nice job, Dave. Nice job. All right, spiced beer. Bronze medal. Craig Berkmeyer. He's so cool he doesn't even stand up. How about that? He doesn't even care. So I'm going to go to Adam Garlock with no club, so who cares? Just skip right past that. Who cares? Nobody cares if you're not in first place. Goes to Hogtown. Nice job, John.
Thank you, Sean, very, very much.
Damn it, Sean.
We'll have our last quick beer pouring.
I was a gentleman, wasn't I?
You were. You exceeded my expectations, and you're a big release to your fellow club members. I know that. So, Mike, what do we have now? Jonathan, get out of the way. Jonathan, move. Thank you. I don't speak Canadian.
Take off, hey.
You say please a lot as well.
All right. So we have 3 beers left for the night. We have a Dogfish Squall IPA. It's I think it's a really good IPA, and I haven't had one. It's like, I gotta bring that over to my friends over there. They're gonna have to make sure they get some of that. Also, we have some of the Brett T-shirt contest from Rivertown. It's a good one. Yeah. You like it? And then guess what? Goes Gone Wild. You remember those days? it was girls then. Guess what? It's goes now.
All grown up.
We're gonna
All
be
grown
pouring
up.
this, and then we're gonna let Gary talk some more. So, sorry, go ahead.
I'm almost done. Thanks for putting up with me. I do appreciate it. The theme of the last beer break is life and beer. The first poetic offering is entitled "The Brew" by Holly Fairchild. Every day it's the same. The countdown is on. Watch the clock like an eagle. Almost 4, then I'm gone. The brew calls my name, haunts my thoughts in and out, dreaming of the nearest tap room for a Pilsner, IPA, or stout. Once in hand, I'm at peace, for a pint sets me right. The first sip is the greatest, hoppy day and malty night. Local beer is my favorite. It reminds me of home. Support the brew in your backyard or wherever you may roam. The beer you share with others is the best brew, I would say, for sometimes it's not about the brew, but the friends you're with at the end of the day. And yes, beer is my friend. Her father is very proud of her, by the way. And we have one more. This one is titled "The Number 4" by P.J. Van Walken. Of all the magic numbers, the most wonderful is 4. There are 4 places on a woman that all loving men adore. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, 4 daily meals to keep you fit, for water, yeast, hops, and malt that make a liquid uber alt. I'm sure that God loves IPA, so drink 4 pints every day. All right, this poem raises a question or two in my mind. So if PJ and Gina will come up, I'd ask PJ to point out the 4 places on a woman's body that every man adored. Gina, come on up, come on up. PJ, come on up here, come on. Because a lot of us are wondering.
If you don't know at your age, the 4 exciting places on a woman, there is nothing I can do for you.
But there's a lot of people from Jacksonville here that could really benefit from that. Well, I'm sorry, Gina.
I know one.
I have no idea.
One. All I know is one.
The last thing of the evening, and I know it's the one you've been waiting for, and I apologize if this has run long. We had, well, let me say this. E.A. Houseman, a British poet, wrote a poem called "Terence, This Is Stupid Stuff." It was found in the Shropshire Lad collection of poetry. And in that, the poet is talking to somebody about how great poetry is and all that. And this fellow who's been drinking said, well, I'd really rather have music and be dancing. And so Courtney Black has offered this adaptation of that poem. And his adaptation is meant to commemorate a cautionary tale from our 2015 Hogtown Medieval Fair. As background, the Hogtown Brewers each year operate 2 beer taverns at a medieval fair. One of our newer members, whose name shall not be spoken, Trevor Byrne, hit the high ABV back taps on our trailers pretty hard. Trevor's not a big guy, not a lot of blood to dissipate the beer. Anyway, to his everlasting regret, and I say everlasting because we will never let him forget it. So we've changed it to Trevor, this is stupid stuff. And it goes like this. Why, if 'tis dancing you would be, there's brisker pipes than poetry. Say, for what were hop yards meant, or why was Burton built on Trent? Oh, many a peer of Gainesville brews, livelier liquor than the Muse, and malt does more than Milton can to justify God's ways to man. Ale, man, ale's the stuff to drink for fellows whom it hurts to think. Look into the pewter pot to see the world as the world is not. And faith, 'tis pleasant till the past, 'tis past, and the mischief is that it will not last. But the wife is out of town. There shall be no way I shall frown. Oh, I have been to Hogtown Fair and left my car God knows where. I was carried halfway to the woods or near pints and quarts of Hogtown beer. Then the world seemed none so bad, and I myself a gypsy lad. And down in lovely Muck-Eyed Lane, for I slept under a table and happily woke again. Then I saw the morning sky, hi-ho, the wife was out of town, and mischief must fly. My tail was all a lie. The world, it was the old world yet, my head was pounding, my things were wet, and nothing now remained to do but to get up and drink to begin the game anew. Thank you, Courtney, for that. I'd like for you to show Mike Blackman and Jackie how much you appreciate his selection. Mike selects the beer throughout the year. We give him $25 and time to go knock himself out. Many, however, are from his personal cellar, I should mention. And so now we'll wrap it up and have on with it. Okay, so go ahead. Wood and smoke beers, smoke and wood beers, whatever the hell this is.
You're used to that.
Famous category, actually. The bronze medal here in this is Joe Gillette.
None.
Wood aged beer, Imperial Carbon Whiskey Stout. None.
None's doing good tonight.
The cast changed their name to None. All right. Silver. Michael Musa, Miami Area Society of Homebrewers. Nice. And the gold medal in this category, Mark Powell, Dunedin Brewers Guild. All right. Next category, alternative fermentables and specialty beans. The bronze goes to Joseph Diaz, Forest Floor Pine Ale. None. All right. Frank Van Loon, My Honey's Got Bach, Tampa Bay Beer. And the gold in the alternatives is well done. And the next category, traditional mead. Unfortunately, no, I guess that's right. Okay, traditional mead. The third place is Danny Cohen. Hogtown Brewers. And the silver medal, Corey Bryson, Brandon Bootlegger's Homebrew Club. Okay, for his sunshine. And the gold medal in traditional mead, Josh Roberts, Homebrewers Club. Excellent. Next, fruit and/or spice mead. The bronze in this category goes to John Ray, Spanish saffron mead, special operations. The silver goes to.
That's cash, by the way.
And the gold for fruit or spice, Ron J, Persian saffron mead, special operations. So you just change the name of that for that. Okay, right. The next category,
It was very different.
standard cider and berry, and this one, unfortunately, there was no bronze medal. So let's just move right along. Oh. Oh, unfortunately, oh, there it is. Oh, that was a mistake. Very French Isles premature cider. Okay. Sean's been naming beers after me in some disparaging way for 3 years, and one of them finally won a medal. I'm really happy.
That's a cider, not a beer, though, so you should pay attention.
Whatever. But we'll say, yeah. Silver goes to Paul And the gold medal for standard cider, Jim Ratchey. Next, Especially Cider and Perry. The bronze goes to Wayne Dalton. The silver and specialty goes to
Size, finally. I forgot they were here. Size is here? Who's Size? Here? You guys here?
And the gold goes to
Be good.
And next, we have a special award.
CIA.
What? Okay. There's nothing? Well, Cass probably won it anyway.
What is that?
Does this mean there was only one entry? What?
That's best of show cider.
Oh! You see, when Ron used to run this, everything ran like clockwork. Never a glitch. Remember how easy Ron used to make it look? Remember how we used to make fun of Ron? Turned out he took it seriously. We're sorry, Ron. Okay, so that was the best of show. Who won it? Looks like Hogtown by the way. And I'm guessing this is the what? The best of show for. All right, we can do that. Gold of the best of show.
That's Paul. Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to figure out what this is. I didn't know there's best of show for every.
And
Rig. It's very
we've had a downgrade. You don't get here fast enough. All right,
that looks better.
we'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay, what do you think we have here, Jonathan? Any clue? All right, well, let's try it again then. All right, for best of show, beat and cider. This looks familiar. Josh Roberts. Okay. And the silver medal for best of show.
That makes more sense.
And the gold for best of show, Jim Radcliffe.
That makes a lot more sense. Weird slideshow.
Okay. Now, we seem to be back on track. Best of show for beer. The bronze and best of show for beer, Mark Powell, Dunedin Brewers Guild for his Chattanooga Moo Milk Stout. I've heard that one was talked about a good bit. Silver medal for best of show, Dave Kramer, Hogtown Brewers. And the gold for best of show beer, Dave Sommer, Brew Club of Seminole County. For his crazy neighbor, export, foreign export now. And the heavy metal brewer, all right. Bronze in the heavy metal brewer is Paul. 3 medals. A first and 2 seconds for 7 points. Silver in the heavy metal, none.
Whoa, tie. Tie.
All right. And a tie for first, Mike Sommers and Mark Powell. How in the hell did Mike Lentz come up here 46 times and not get heavy metal?
Because he was picking up for other people.
Well,
But they were all cast. You know what? We're more about the club than the individual.
right.
There it
Heavy
is.
metal club.
Pub versus cask right here. Pub versus cask. Let's do it. Pub versus cask.
Heavy metal for the club. Third place. Bronze is.
No. What is that? That's even weird. Might have tied for
The
first.
17-way tie for first. And when the kids get back into their seats, we'll try the gold medal. Gold medal for heavy metal.
What's the overall? Is that Littlewood's Law?
Yeah, the Littlewood Law. I think it is Littlewood Law. Very good. Okay. We have one more. Award, and we're going to go high tech on this. Which is more my style. What is this? You guys have so much fun. We're going to do it all again. This is the for our wild boar cake competition. The third place in the wild boar cake goes to Jim Radke, Hogtown Brewery, for his honey basil cream ale. The second place in the cake competition goes to Scott Harper from Venice, Florida, for his IPA. No club, but I think he's here.
Get your ass up!
Not belonging to a club who doesn't know how to come up and get medals. He has no one to teach you by example. Sits in his garage brewing beer. It's sad. Anyway, the first place in the cake competition, chocolate hazelnut milk stout, Jim Berry, Hogtown Brewers. I want to say thank you very much for being here. I know we had a good time. We thank you for putting up with us. I hope you had a decent time too. Next year we'll be having our Hogtown Brew Off on Memorial Day weekend. For those who are anal in planning, yes.
Will it still be a Saturday or will we move it to Sunday?
It'll be Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday, yes. Anyway, we're sure glad you were all here. I personally had a great time judging with so many wonderful people. Great beers, great camaraderie as always. We had a good time, and I wish you safe travels. And we have glassware on the table, the little sampler glass. Please take them home with you. Okay. Oh, and you know what we didn't do?
Yeah.
T-shirts. We have a couple hundred T-shirts over here. What we have is we have about 50 women's and about 50 men's of different sizes and style left over from our Hogtown Beer Fest in April. We also have some from past Hogtown Beer Fest. They're sorted by sizes. And so if you, rather than having a raffle, you got a better chance to pick one out that fits you. We're happy to share them with you. And we have 9:30 in the morning, breakfast at First Magnitude. Yes, John?
Tank tops.
I have 2 tank tops left, 2 men's tank tops, 2 XL.
Medium.
No, we don't have wimpy tank tops. We have adult size tank tops. Anyway, there's a couple of them left, but we'd be really happy if you guys could use them and would enjoy them. Please take them with you. And as I started to say, have safe travels, whether it's tonight or in the morning, and Godspeed. Love you all. Thank you.
You want Hey, put your medal over there so you can take a picture of it and post it.
You got that?
Good job, Paul.
Next time.
Good job. Good job. As always.
Hey, Bob, congrats, man. If you give me that glass.
All right.